everyone, Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of City Building Saturdays. We are here on episode number 283 of this series. Do appreciate everybody who has come out. I hope that your guys' time zone, whatever your guys' time zone is most wunderbar. So, on the agenda for today, we are going to be, since we got done with Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom, we are going back to Cities Skylines 1, doing stuff there. So, hopefully we'll be able to have some fun, or at least try to have some fun, and all that jazz. So yeah, we'll start off a new city, and we'll, whoa, excuse me, but it felt good. It felt good. You know, it's sometimes having that sort of thing happen at that sort of moment is a good thing. So, excuse me. I did have to make sure I had something to eat before stream. And that's why, you know, when things happen, they happen. Da, 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 da. I tell you guys, this past week has just been, ow. Speaking of past weeks, irony. My brain decided to remember stuff. Hello. Da, 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 da. My brain was just starting to go there for a sec. THQ Nordic had its thing on Friday, and I wanted to do a Friday stream. In part TQ, also, of course, to talk about that, but of course that fell through flat on its face. The trailer for a trailer for TQ2 was shown on the thing. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Just a second. I want to make sure. There we go. Make sure I pointed it straight to the thing. There we go. Straight to the THQ Nordic YouTube page. Let you guys get watch that. Now let's do San Palma as for the name for this city. I'm trying to remember, because I know that Roseland Peninsula is one of the ones we've played. Let's see. Also arid plains. And that's the one that has the what's it on it? Was this the one I'm thinking about? I forgot that you could change names. Let's see. Simply by clicking on. Want to have a different name. Want to have a different name. I'm just, I've got, names going through my head. Since, nah. I was like, Denver. I was thinking about doing Denver. I was like, nah, Denver's not next to the sea. It's in the mountains. I mean, if this is the map I'm remembering it is, there are some mountainous areas, but excuse me. But it's also next to the sea, and I was like, I could name it Los Angeles. So, yeah, let's actually do it. What's that name of that city that's near Tacoma? Let me make sure I spelled Tacoma right, though. Tacoma. Yep, I spelled it right. I spelled it right. Huzzah! Now let's get started. You can always pronounce a word, but, it's not always easy to remember the correct spelling because, for example, in between American English and other I'm not in other forms of English. I'm not sure I don't think dialect is the correct term. But for example, color in American English is spelled C-O-L-O-R. Whereas, for example, in British English, color is spelt C-O-L-O-U-R. That's one of the things that American English has chucked the U on words like that, like color, flavor, glory, honor. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is the map I wanted. So, yeah, this is the map I wanted. So, let's go ahead and save game. I've what was the gosh darn it. I'm blanking out on the name of the map. One of those moments of Roseland Peninsula. Okay. Roseland Peninsula. Let's see. I was just having Uh, one of those moments of it's been one of those weeks. Hey, Burbles. Yeah, it's been one of those weeks. It's just like, why? Why? All right. Hope you're doing well there, Burbles. All right. So, yes. Let's go ahead and pan that way. Let's see. RP. Coma. For prime. Save. Yes, game. I am aware. This isn't what. This isn't, what, 10 years ago? Something like that, whenever this game originally came out. But, I know that feeling, Burbles. I know that feeling. Let's see here. Hopefully that will be wunderbar for stuff. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted dual lane, not mono lane. We'll put most of our residential stuff over here, is what Tree is thinking. And yes, Tree does think. Fix that here in a bit. You need to flip that. There's that. Ah! Just gotta love when the camera says, I'm gonna zoom in! Okay. Gotta start there, so we'll have... let's see. Make sure that the sewer stuff is sufficiently flushed away. joint like that. Ah! I'm just so frickin' OCD when it comes to stuff like this, guys. If we do it like... Huzzah! There we go. That's what I wanted. Knowing that... seriously? Oh, we could always do it like that. Let's see if we can't just scooch it over just a smidge more. I wouldn't mind having that little bit of coverage. There we go. There we go. Shut up, game. I know the game is paused. That's where we'll have that there. And then let's see. A little more road there. Build some more road there. Game, I know. I know. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So, what we're going to do is, of course, let us first begin to pull in some people here. Before I forget, let's make sure we bump up our budget for not roads, power. And then residential there. Commercial there. Forgot to put in a connection thingy there. That's alright. That's alright. Shut up. Just as soon as, I know you guys need power, but at the same time, I'm kind of constrained by my own decision making here. Oh. Let's go ahead here and we'll zone that stuff. Seeing the names of the stuff here. Soon you guys will have power. You'll have the power. Just need somebody to come into this little area right here and electricity will jump. And to do that, oops. I want commercial, I want residential. More residential will increase demand for commercial, which will in turn will help. Yay! Temporary link like that. Oh, not need to do that. Yeah, I know I need more power. Let's get some more wind turbines going here. Finally, they decided to... Yeah. Let's do that there. Don't have the population for that yet. So why do I need to build the public library when I don't have the pop requirement for that? God, it has been many a year since I was last at a library, public or school-based. I remember for one of my for an economics class I took in high school that we were able. Our school was well off enough to have a supposed to be dual track, dual road, not dual thing, not dual bidirectional, not monodirectional. There we go. But where school is well off enough to be able to afford laptops for students for use during school hours. So basically, oops, I just realized that this needs to be this. Oopsie poopsies. So one of the things that we that our economics educator did is that we were, obviously it was, you know, one of these things where, you know, the school would they obviously had the access for it, you know, the what's it access, they paid for this program where you could simulate owning stock. And so that's one of the things that, you know, we're actually, you know, is, you know, these, you know, the equivalent of virtual shares. You know, you could buy virtual shares of, you know, like Home Depot and Cities Growing, Home Depot, Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan Chase, whatever they were named at the time. And so, yeah, that was one of the things that, you know, we could buy, you know, albeit virtual shares. And, let's see here. Let's start to improve. So we don't have access to parks yet. 1,400. It's one of these cases where one of these things where I want to do stuff and can I do it? No. And so, yeah, it's, that's where I got some of my education and learning about, at least in my previous education, you know, being in school and all that, where I got some of my education in matters of doing that sort of thing. Go away. Trying to improve the city, but you keep getting in the way. This will help. This will also help. So they had a fire there. Gonna take out a loan. Couple loans, actually. Mostly because, let's see. Let's get our city really going here. What's the next thing? Next tab. 1400. Good. And there we go. Huzzah! We could finally do garbage disposal. That will make people happy. Yeah. I'm trying to get the city going just enough to be able to do stuff. So, need more power. At least we now have enough power, theoretically. Okay. Purchase these 3 tiles, but I can't purchase that. Well, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Do I don't think I have that quite. Okay, go? No, I thought not. Rats. I was hoping that, but I realized that at the same time, I figured I wouldn't. Yeah, I know what fishing industry is. Come on, money. Come to Daddy. Come to Tree Daddy. Thank you. Come on. doing that so we could get this guy's stuff here upgraded. Huzzah for level up. That's what happens when you provide the correct amount of services. Let's do that. Make sure you get the right type of zoning. Oh, duh! Time to really start to improve our city. They're being destroyed for the greater good. Needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Getting rid of that stuff will help save a little bit of money. Let's go ahead here. Let's bring down our road. Bring it down to there. Let's place in an intermediate road. Leveled up again. Treasure hunt, landmarks, pedestrian landmarks, concerts, financial. Where in the heck is the pedestrian? Hotels, there we go. Let's go ahead here. About time. Finally provide our city with enough power to... Where in the heck is... Let's see, gameplay. Scrolling, pause the game. There we go. In-game pop-ups. Guide pop-ups. I do not need that. I'm tired of all the ding, 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 ding. It's like, ugh. Let's get we'll get an attraction down here. Just a sec, guys. I quickly need to go use Little Tree's room. I will BRB. Sorry about that, guys. Hello there, White Cat. Let's see here. All right. Do the budget hotel. Let's see here. Let's see what can we do to increase our income without being too expensive. Extend that out. Oh. Let's what we'll do is let's zone this area here as commercial. That'll help bring in some more revenue. We need a cemetery, so let's put in place a cemetery. Some more residences in. We'll do this. We'll just gotta wait here for a little bit to get for the money to get up first. on, revenue. Keep going up. Keep going up. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Huzzah! Wunderbar! Wunderbar! We can get rid of this power line, which will save us some money. Let's see here. Alright, let's add some shopping to the area. We do have some demand for it, so why not add some shopping? If we can start to get more guests in here. Oh, there we go. The shopping's going up. Shopping rate's going up. Of course, not only will this help improve some popularity ratings going up. All we need now is the weekly profit. What was that? What was that other one? Budget hotel. Yep, wrong tab, wrong tab. Go ahead. There we go. Let's add some more industrial stuff here to our city. Don't want to bring it too far down though, because don't want pollutants getting into the water system. That there. Come on, get up there. You can get up there. we'll soon get that up. Or at least I want to get that up. Don't be a dub-dub tree. So that is our connection road. So let's bring this here. Be a dum-dum tree. There we go. More power. Let's put a park right there next to that guy so that I know I need more money. Oh, save a little bit of money doing that. Same time, increase our power. All right. Couple more parks to help keep people pleased. Also helps bump up our stuff to help make sure that their property gets bumped up. Oh, can we finally build a... What's it? A library? Historical library, large elementary school, high school. Oh, there we go. Public library, 2200. Gonna go ahead here. What the? How in the heck is that happening? There we go. I was thinking this like that should be straight as an arrow. Some more shopping stuff there. start saving up more money. We're going to do a temporary taxum maxim. That way we can pay off this loan. And get it back. So I need to get a high school. That's what I want to do. Bring it back down to the standard 11%. And let's see, schools. High capacity high school. That will start to help out our city. Oh. They need water and sewage. They need the mains. I'm going to do a little bit of rewiring here. As soon as we get that there. Because eventually I want to reorganize the power situation. So... Okay, 40K. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Come on. There we go. Specifically want to tie into the network like that, because I'll know that this guy will go like that and all that, so... Well, let's go ahead here. We really do need to increase our city population, so... Like that. Don't be a dum-dum tree. Oh, bye-bye. Sorry. Huzzah! All right, let's go to about increasing our city's overall power efficiency, shall we? Come on. The cost of the advanced wind turbines, while more, is far more economical as compared to the regular wind turbines, which, though, like I said, increased cost, better economics. improvement, economies of scale and efficiency. Because there are times that where you have the more advanced technology, while more expensive, especially up front, overall is more economically viable. Let's see here. I'm going to put some... What's it right there? I'm just going to prep this, because I want this to be office space. Or at least some office space at some point. I think we'll hold off on buying new tiles for now. Yes, we have the one-way toll booths. So, yeah, like I said, I know I want to get the... power line. There we go. There we go. Let's see here. Parks and Rec. Rec use. Encourage biking. Oh, that's right. I just thought of something. Need to get... these going. Do I have the road upgrades yet? Yes! Huzzah! Increasing property values. We also need to saw with the school there, we also need to check our garbage system. Check on our garbage system. Oh yeah, we needs to make improvements. There we go. I want to make I want to forget this a little bit. Excuse me. Even the industrial areas get road upgrades. Go ahead here and make sure to do that. Various travels I've actually gotten to be in an industrial areas, and I was like, oh boy, this is definitely a place I wouldn't want to live. Tell you that for a fact. Best way to describe it in some ways is just icky. Alright. Now that we've done that, let's do some more building here. We had a chance for our money to build up. So I was like, I know I'm looking for my pathway stuff here, and I was like, oh, duh, it's here. Let's add a little more commercial space over here. That should do. Make sure we get the mains put in before I forget. Want to anti-dum-dum. How are we doing on school stuff? Further expand our city here. Do that to do that. Soon be able to have a... Come on. It's like between the increase in housing and the decreased money, there we go, paying off paying off the loans, which means the interest goes away, which means it goes up both ways. Oh, can I finally? Oh. And of course, size needs water. We also need the sewage. Let's go over here quickly to our terraforming tool. Make sure that we add some depth to our pool here. $400, $6,500, $1,000. So when do we offer? $6,500. So it's Big Town that we'll be able to get them. I was like, I knew it was coming up here pretty soon. We're doing okay on power. Let's go ahead here. more industrial stuff going here, since that is what is essentially in vogue. Slant need. Let's, there's a thing. Hotels. Make sure to put some businesses, offices near this guy right here. We are getting the profit up, though. Slowly but surely. Should we get... Yep. I just need to get it up to that thing to really start making these guys improve. Realize that I need to do this, which will help our overall health rating. Let's put that there so as that can improve this. I just thought of this cartoon by Weeble, Jaunty Picking, aka Weeble, or Weeble, the Weeble, Mr. Weeble. He had his cartoon Amazing Horse. You know, look at my horse is amazing. He did a variant of that called Amazing Huss. Look at my horse is amazing. And I just thought of that. Hadn't thought about that in a long time, so... yeah. Let's see. huzzah, we can finally do the stock exchange as well as, excuse me, the stuff. Alright, so. Let's see here. Alright. How did I not get that achievement before? I just got an achievement, you know, no risk, no fun. How did I not do that to... Alright. Yeah, essentially just what I just did was essentially here in the US is essentially what I'm doing is very much illegal. It's called whitewashing. Basically buying an investment and then selling it at a loss in order to rebuy at a later gain. Yeah, that's very much illegal. I'm not sure what it's like in other countries, but I know that at least here in the US it's very much illegal. Let's see if it can't go up any farther. There we go. Make some money. Just a sec, guys. I gotta go stretch for just a second. I'm gonna see. Let's do that. I'm gonna mute myself and stretch for a moment. Just a second. Sorry it took me a moment longer than anticipated. Treejed just happened to call at a very, very convenient time. Let's see, let's go ahead here. Do that, do that. Let's also get some office space. He had a Titan Quest question, and I was like, "What's up, Tree Dad?" And he said, "Yeah, I got a question." Let's see, taxes. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's stand out a road there. Oops. Stand out a road here. We'll put out a road like this. Another road thus. Make this an office area here. And shopping there. It's time I went ahead and did some stuff here. Do a little bit of office there. Go. We're starting to get stuff to go up. Let's see, before I forget, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go. Finally got power. rezone some stuff here. Like I said, I much prefer having the high density stuff as much as I can. Because it just makes, for me, it makes a whole heck of a lot of more economic sense. I know that's not how cities are really done, but it's still nice to have, for me at least. Oh, good, 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 good! Power again. There we go. All right. What we need to do now is start to expand the city more. I want to buy, before I start terraforming stuff, I want to buy this tile here. So we need to get to, we need another 5,000 people, essentially. But we can at least start prepping. Now, let's take a look-see here. As I recall, there's some resource. Yeah, there's some metals right in here. So what we'll have to do is, because I want to save this area, because of course of how I want to have my stuff done. What we can do is eventually with this water source right here, we'll do our version of Lake Mead. You know, we'll make sure to have a little buffer area, and we'll be able to have some stuff. So let's see here. Let me make sure I got my options set up here. Actually, wait. We have to do that from the main menu. Duh. Make sure, let's see, quit to main menu. Let me make sure that I got that set up right. As I know, again, this is, you can do, let's see, content manager, assets, mods. Understand. There we go. Updated a month ago. All right. This is what I needed to do. I want unlimited ore, unlimited oil and ore. Like I said, I know that is unrealistic. However, I am the sort that I like having the those sorts of things to, help keep my city going. As as expensive as it can be, I would prefer to have that expense. The income derived from that expense. So having that on is, for me, worth it. I mean, I've done it before, and it's a case of, it's a case of kind of lose that, it makes it suck, essentially. Makes it suck. And I would rather have less suckiness and have more fun. You don't always have... That's part of the fun of this game, is that it doesn't always have to be realistic. For me, being able to have, a bunch of high-density buildings is fun. Okay. So, let's see here. Let's go here to our industry. Let's get the game back up to high speed. We're going to move the power line there. That way we can have come in and fix our stuff here. So where is... I know we got metal there, ores there, some oil there, got some ores here, got some petroleum there, farmland there. We'll eventually be able to get to this oil over here and some of the... We'll probably put this oil, and if we reach it, I think we can reach this petrol over here. 27 hectares of fertile land. I want to use that at some point. But our goal for the moment is... start to use this fertile land. Not fertile land. Ore land. Jeez. Freaking highway. It's in my way. Let's go ahead here. Let's actually take advantage of this to have a redo. Total redo. We have the money. Let's spend some money. Got the money. We might as well spend it. Okay. Now, let's see here. Going to momentarily undolt that. Let's turn back on our our resources menu. Okay. There's that. So now we can turn back on go back to our highway. Ziz. Ooh. Idea time. Be a tight fit. However, if we do this right, we should be able to make that work. There we go. There's that. There we go. And this shall also be fortuitous in as far as we can make some additional stuff happen. So, okay. So what we'll do is coming off here, we'll have another interchange. So, the way we'll make this happen just double checking to make sure I get the right stuff here. This will be going in. Come on. We'll do that. Flip that around. And then also those two join up. Oh. Oopsie poopsie, that needs to be just a smidge longer. Not enough money. Let's make some money. And they're going to all need some power, so let's arrange some power. The moment we will power. Jeez Louise. I hate having to do power the hard way. Oh. Not enough money. Again. get some of our money back. Speaking of money back, this is very apropos for this stream, is that we've had discussions about Prison Architect 2 being delayed, and recently it's Paradox has had given out refunds to anyone who pre-purchased Prison Architect 2, because recently it's been in, of course, they kept pushing it back, development back, and one of the things that has they've been doing is they have really been pushing it back, and so they've decided, and it's the best possible decision, that basically the Paradox and Double 11, who took over the development of Prison Architect from Introversion Software, the original developers of Prison Architect 1, they took over the from the original software stuff for the PA1. They have had a, shall we say, a bit of a falling out of stuff and all that. And the the result has been, as of the fallout, has of course led in decent part to the oh, forgot about that. Has in part led to the fallout. All this whole fallout between Double 11 and Paradox has led to, with PA2 being postponed, and to my knowledge, indefinitely, with the PA2, because it is literally been, they've obviously learned very well from the butchered release of Skylines 2. So I've literally gotten a refund for my investment of PA2, and so it's a good decision on their part. They're gonna they're gonna bite the bullet. Just a sec. Why can't once out? Just waited. Why can't? Just a sec, guys. So yeah, they have literally bitten the bullet, and they are literally, to my knowledge, let's see, it was fairly recently. It was like within the last week or so that it was like the other day that earlier today, or Saturday, let's see, as in Architect 2. Let's see, news. Refund. There we go, refund. Let's see. It's from Kotaku. There we go. GameSpot. ahead and chuck that into the thing. So, yeah, that was in my phone feed. So yeah, basically, when I logged into Steam, I was like, oh, I'll get a refund. And then, of course, when I logged into Steam to pull up Skylines, I was like, yep, there's my refund. There's my refund. So quite literally, let's see here. Oh, what is the thing? Just the education boost. I want to do that. See here. I do need to get some improvements here, so let's up to our stuff. So, quickly pause that. We'll just plumb a line there. Oh, and we'll do that. And we can further refine. Do this. Also got to take a break here soon. There we go. There we go. We increase our processing capacity, and they need some water. Fortunately, bring that into the network. We will also do this. Which will allow me to do this. Further saving expense. It's not going to be too much, but oh. Let's do this. That road. So yeah, it's my opinion. Paradox made the right choice for stuff. So it's a very good maneuver on their part, in my opinion. Let's see here. Take advantage of the situation. Do a little bit of commercial zoning there. Let's see here, and then let's just watch. Like I said, IRL, you cannot time the market. IRL, you cannot time the market. No matter how much you would want or wish, etc., etc., etc. Let's see. Let's take out some loans to. those guys need some water. Thought I'd gotten my water mains all the way plugged down there. It'd be worth the expense to do it like that. Did I improve my... what's it? Oh wait, we don't have quite enough money yet. Let's sell. Let's go ahead here. We're gonna save, and we're gonna let the city run for a little bit. But do want to take a break. So yeah, guys, go ahead and stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get something to drink, use the restroom, and I'll see y'all here in a few minutes. Okay, guys, tree is back. Sorry it took me an extra moment there. Needed to take care of a couple things before I forgot. Didn't want to have a the sort of moment, you know. So, let's go ahead here. Forgot to do this. Let's get our stuff back in there. And then I want to do this as well. Get rid of that. Anti-dum-dum. Let's see here. Get some office space in there. Let's see, where's the... hotels? Okay, so... need to get up some more stuff here. Let's go ahead here. We also need to... oh, there we go. Big city. Motel. Let's come up here. Oh, I forgot about that. Let's see here. We'll put it up. Let's put it up right here. So let's find something to put up for them. That'll be an attraction. Let's go ahead here. Careful with this, so put in some office space right there. Bit of office space there as well for some smaller stuff. Oh, I need water. That. Don't be a dum-dum tree. Hold in. Go. Look at that. We're making a nice chunk on hotels. let's go ahead here. We'll do some more residential D and re. Especially given the fact that we have now this up here that can help make sure that we get help make sure we keep power going there. Let's see, let's do another put in some office space over here. Actually rezone all this over here up to there, and we'll have that in strategic reserve. There we go. There we go. Garbage. Alright, we do need to get that going. Screw it, we'll just make that highway. go ahead here. Ah, dum-dum! Tree, you done goof, son! Actually take advantage of the done goofage and redo some road stuff here. Highway stuff, that is. That way some of the guys can wait, why is that? That is not on. It's not what Tree wants. All that is correct, but this, no, no. Now what? Let's bring it down just a smidge more. Dum-dum! Alright, we can finally come in and start doing our industry stuff here. So, Yay, more peeps. Did I not zone that? That's not zoned. How did I fail to zone that? And zone that? Really start to pump up our stuff here. As I said, you cannot, honestly, no one can time the market. We have a little bit of that capability here, but it's not much. It's not much. Why did I take out those loans when I have 1.5 million in the bank? I guess it's just normal stuffs. I lost money, but hopefully we'll soon be able to see that correction. And this past week, last couple days, IRL have been a big correction for, especially for tech-heavy stocks on here in the States. And so we should be able to upgrade now. Playground. Where's the thing? There we go. Upgrade. All right. Let's go over here to our police stuff. Yeah, IRL, it's been, things have been, suffice to say, have been enduring drama. And, I can, sympathize with, some folks going, "Oh, my stocks! Their value's going down." You see, that is why Tree does not play the buy. I love the buy low as much as I can to get the actual stuff I need. But long term, I am not buy low, sell high. That is not the philosophy I follow. Makes sense if you want to make money off the stock market that way. Oh, jeez. But, honestly, that is not the way to make money off the stocks. Let's see here. Honestly, that is not the way to make money off the stock market. What we need to do is come over here. Going to momentarily tap into this to do a deposit. Because we have the money. We has the money. So, let's see here. Make a nice little area right there. Right to the top of the mountain there. Let's set up an escape route for the excess water there. Plug this guy into the network there. Let's see here. Let's go ahead here. Start to bring guys further in through that way. Improve our efficiency. My traffic's not so backed up over here. And then I'm going to turn... Come on. I'm going to turn this pumping station off. So that way we can flush more water away from the stuff here. And we will bring online... We should have enough... I think we should have enough capacity here. I think I can turn on another pumping station over here. That way we can make sure this doesn't overflow too badly. What water can do is a very pretty thing. deepen this a little bit. Move up here to the overpasses. There should be enough height differential that I'm not going to be too concerned about the stuff there. Just going to get the big brush and fill some of this in, because eventually we'll need to do that, or at least eventually I want to do that. I remember seeing, what was that? I've never seen this. God, what was that film? I'll probably remember the name of it here in a bit. I'm very good at remembering stuff ex post facto. Go ahead and do that. Get that there done. I mean, they've literally got the connections, so. And we can, oops. Oopsie poopsies. Let's see here. Now they have power. Huzzah! Oh, we need to check our hotels. So, let's see. Well, we're getting there. We're getting to 3 stars, so. Let's see here. Those two guys side by side. And then let's some more attractions. Once we get to the real big stuff and can consolidate some of this stuff, we'll be able to hopefully be able to start to make up a lot of profit. Let's see here. I want build the road, not what's it road. Let's go ahead here and we're going to build another. Let's build an old inn. Let's build some mixed stuff there. Should have water, water and sewage. Good, good. Make sure that that one guy gets his stuff. So fun to see some of this stuff happening. Alright. Let's go ahead here. Plunk in some more office space. That way we can start making some more money. No, let's make sure we put in some parks too, so... We're getting there. We're getting there. Some more attractions in the area. Oh. Look at that, we've upgraded. That we're getting people in, making more money. Ah. Some more offices in this immediate area. A, because it'll undoubtedly help, and B, it'll also help satisfy demand in the city, which therefore makes us more money. And look at that, it's going up. 964, oh, it went down, but that's probably because stuff's evolving. I say the problem undoubtedly for next episode, we're not going to have to worry too... Oh, we're lacking water. Do we have enough power? We don't have enough power. Power leads to water. Water leads to improved stuff. Let us make a very, very major investment in electricity. There we go. We shall now not want for power. At least for the time being. And let's start strategically placing some crematoriums here. Start making some money now. It's gonna our net income is gonna soon be skyrocketing back up, hopefully to where it was, or at least a lot closer to what it was. It's going up. Have you empty bodies. I'm quickly just gonna make up a whole bunch of crematoriums. While that guy empties, and I'm gonna put another guy down here another couple guys down here to help this guy out. It's actually got me thinking back to the first James Cameron Avatar film, where Trinidad's got the copy I bought years ago somewhere. He hasn't returned it yet. Great irony, I know. But I know that for the from Avatar, the extended edition, or what we would think of as the extended Avatar edition, is we learned that Jake Sully's brother Tom, he was signed up. Jake, went into the equivalent of the army. I don't remember. I think it was actually a Marine, but he went into the military, got disabled, whereas brother Tom went to university. I think it was he went to university, and he got joined up the Avatar program, and just making sure. I couldn't remember if I had garbage disposal or what. Just the recycling centers or what. Anywho, I know that Tom got killed into the system and all that, and he ultimately, because he and Jake were identical brothers, he, Jake got, pulled in to, help with the, Avatar program because, of course, you know, his DNA, you know, identical, you know, was going to be a thing for, you know, they wouldn't have totally lost their, oh, hello. They wouldn't have fully lost that investment because, of course, you know, Tom Sully essentially had, essentially that backup. And, jeez Louise. Please unite. There we go. Yeah, essentially oh, Chase! Come on! And of course, they said that the Avatar, the RDA, Resource Development Administration, wouldn't have to worry about fully losing out on their investment. And of course, God, what's his face? Quaritch, Colonel Quaritch, you know, he said, "Are you chasing alien ass?" Or essentially, that's what he says, you know. I love it when, you know, when we first get introduced, you know, when Jake first arrives on Pandora, and, you know, it says, "You're not in Kansas anymore. You're on Pandora." So, you know, that was very, very interesting to have have that quotation, you know, referencing the Wizard of Oz. You know, it says, "You're on Pandora." Okay, let's quickly here. Of course, you know, I haven't seen the second film yet, The Way of Water, but from what I know of, the film is that humanity has finally truly shot itself in the foot with Earth's habitability. And despite the fact that, you know, the Terrans are forced home back to Earth, you know, the ones that have been on Pandora, anyone who wasn't willing to cooperate with the Na'vi was essentially sent home, which was a lot of the folks who worked for RDA, of course. A lot of the science team stayed, pretty much all to my knowledge, in some fashion or another. So, let's see, I want to see something here. City stats. Oh, we're still climbing. Alright, speaking of climbing, time for some more D and Re. Population is going to just plummet. Let's go ahead here before I forget. Again, for the upteenth quadrillionth time. Come on. Sometimes it takes doing something like that to get what you want. Fill this area here in first, where all these parks are. Oh, we need schooling. Let's go and get some more schools in here. But yeah, it's kind of sad, you know, how, you know, and then of course, you know, because of Earth's exploitation and all that, the, you know, and they come back and I was like, Earth's dead. We need to head back. We need to take people back. Excuse me. No, you know, seeing what little bits of Earth there were in the first film, you know, it's oh, good. You can go bye-bye. What type of zoning do we have there? We'll zone that off as a new zoning area. Some new area there. But, yeah, it's, a number of ways it's just sad that, you know, things happen the way they do in that series. Of course, it's meant to be, in some ways, you know, the conflict of the natural world versus the man-made world. You know, Pandora being this lush world, this lush forested-covered world. Of course, you know, there are other sorts of environs, too. You know, it's also got oceans, etc., 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 but compare that to, you know, the description of Earth is basically, you know, it's Earth is basically covered, it's sort of the gray goo scenario, you know, where rampant, you know, there are some stories out there, you know, with rampant AI, you know, just turn the whole planet into this gray goo scenario sort of thing. As soon as we can get this guy done, we'll decommission all these guys. But yeah, the crematoriums is what made me think, you know, got in my canopy going for, hello, another 2x2 kilometer area, huzzah! So we should be able to finally purchase that one. And we'll also purchase, oh, we got two. Wasn't paying attention, was I? No, I wasn't. All right. So, let's see here. I think we'll make this little spot right here our thing. Right here. To bring our level up. Yeah, it's, you know, there are some stories out there of, you know, the gray goo scenario where, you know, mankind's technology, you know, computing power literally creates nanobots or related material, and essentially, you know, humanity loses itself in the chaos, and the world becomes quite literally covered in stuff. Let's go ahead here. So I've had some unexpected bills come up, so it's a case of haven't been able to save quite as much money to get the new GPU I know I need. But I'm hoping to get there. Let's go ahead here and try to get some of this stuff here leveled out. Let's go ahead here. Come here. Come here. Let's go ahead and let's delete all this track right here that we can take. Less expensive that way. The rocks anyway. On the track. Now I'm thinking about the Animatrix, the Second Renaissance. How, of course, humanity developed AI, and we're, of course, developing AI. It's just like Yoda says in Star Wars Episode 5, always in motion is the future. Because there's literally, you can't, honestly, you can't predict the future. You can always wish for something to happen in the future, but it's something that you can't always wish for. What we know as history is the result of a specific series of events. It's one of these things where, like in the Titanic disaster, I'm just throwing the Titanic disaster out as an example. If there had been one little change in that sequence, at any point, the collision with the iceberg could have been averted. So, for example, one of the things that happened is that Captain Edward Smith, ship CO, made a course correction. Instead of doing his original intended course, he went 10 miles additional south on his original line, off his original line, and then, made the further turn from a southwesterly course to a more westerly course. Had he gone, for example, 9.5 or 10.5 miles. He could have easily avoided that iceberg if there had been more communication. Or obviously, the officers, they knew that icebergs were going to be there. They knew it was the season for it. If they had, decided, obviously, hey, Captain, we may want to take a little bit of course here. Could we, take the engines down just a smidge? Just a smidge. They're not still maintain, quote unquote, full speed. But, take down maybe a revolution or two per minute, because main engines, Titanic had reciprocating engines, and their max speed, to my immediate recollection, was like 75 RPM. If they took it down to, say, 74 RPM. Of course, she was also slightly capable. She was, 75 RPM was more or less the max speed, but there was the sort of emergency speed that she could still perform. I think it was like 78 RPM. I have an interest in the Titanic. If they had bumped that speed up just a little bit, say, to 76 RPM, they may have gone a little bit farther and still been able to avoid the iceberg. Just a second. I need to quickly go use the little trees room. BRB. Just a second. Sorry about that, guys. But I found White Cat. Hello. Hi. How are you? Yes, you, sir, are White Cat. Sit you down on my bed, okay? There you go. But yeah, going back to the Titanic. If it was literally a case of, if one thing had literally gone differently, even just one thing, it would have broken that chain. And Titanic wouldn't have become known as the modern oceanic disaster that it is nefariously known as. See, I don't have too much soil. But yeah, of course, another ship would have taken that place of the Titanic as, the worst peace era maritime disaster. And, it's one of these things where all you need to have happen is just one itsy bitsy little change and things will be different. part of me has always wondered, what if it had been actually, say the RMS Britannic, Titanic and Olympic's younger sister. What if it had been the Olympic? Something could have changed. Let's see here. All right. We'll take off the education boost there. There we go. Good, good, good. This guy is finally empty. We'll go ahead here. Finally start to get rid of some of these guys. No, don't be sad. You still have some access, so don't be sad. Be glad. Saving the city money. Which is better, saving money or spending it? Oh, you need it both ways, but obviously Tree prefers saving money, not spending it. Let's see here. Where's the... There we go. Gonna need a lot more, so... Let's see here. Those are quickly, hopefully, knock on wood, make all those guys go down in terms of deficit, go up in terms of profit. See, look at that. When I chose the hotel I did, it was the, let's see, let's go over here. I chose the, hotel I took. Come on. I chose the, chose to have, the, Holiday Inn in Golden, Colorado. And basically, it was, very much a strategic location. It was both a cost decision and mostly cost, but also location decision. Let's see. It was mostly a cost decision, but it was also a location decision. Let me get you guys the link to it. There's the link to it. That's the place I stayed. It's obviously, it's going to be, it's a 2-star hotel. It's not going to be, ultra fancy schmancy. But it was a case of I chose it for its location because of where I wanted to be going and doing. So, I just, I did some looking around and all that jazz, and just did some looking, see what I could see. And it was literally a case of what I needed to do what I wanted to do, because I wanted to go to the Colorado Railroad Museum. I wanted to go out to the come on, tree, use your words. The Georgetown Loop Railroad, Forney Museum of Transportation, Great Divide Brewery. And now, true, I would have to, for the stuff that was closer into Denver proper, the actual city of Denver, I would have to go a little bit farther. But for most of what I wanted to do, it was in the Golden area. And so it was a very, like I said, it was mostly cost, but it was also strategic location. And I didn't mind doing some driving. It would allow me to do some looking around, get more familiar with Denver. And basically it was mostly strategic location, in part, but also cost. I didn't mind going out and eating. They at least had a breakfast deal that, allowed me to do the breakfast stuff. The breakfast stuff obviously going to help me save some money. Oh, wait. Speaking of saving money, let's go save some more money in games, shall we? We can do that. But yeah, it was basically mostly save money. They at least had a breakfast that allowed me, I would literally pay for that, and I could, get something to eat, have as much as I wanted. I would have to go get something for lunch and dinner, but it was ultimately going to be worth it, because despite the fact that I would have to, say, drive over to Forney Museum and Great Divide Brewery, which are more toward Denver or in more Denver proper, it's not like having to drive hundreds of miles out to Colorado just to be able to do one little thing. It's a case of I did strategic choosing of stuff to do. And I'm glad I did what I could. It was worth the adventure. It was worth it. That is one of these things, is that, if I was going to spend, in this case, thousands of dollars to go on a vacation, I want to make sure I was like, okay, where am I going to stay? What am I going to do? How much money do I need to save? And that is essentially what I was doing, is how much money do I need to save? And so that's part of what ultimately happened. So let's go ahead. We'll make this area shopping. Put in some offices there. We need to make more money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. We'll make some economic progress. Honestly, I wish I was making that sort of money. $50K a year. I mean, that's of course $50K after, expenses and all that. Let's see here. 27,000. It's not bad. We're just barely breaking it. We're in the break-even area of our stuff here. Let's see here. We're going to do ourselves a flavor. Don't be sad. You will soon have a lot more capability to do stuff. Let's see here. Go ahead and add in a little bit more stuff over here. Let's add some more industrial. A little bit more industrial at least. What we'll do right here so far we have five people use it. You know, there was not far from it was not far from the hotel itself. I didn't get to use it, but there was the light rail network for the Denver area, and like I said, I didn't get to use it myself, but I saw that there was one of the light rail lines. Oopsie poopsies. And so there were a number of times where I could see the light rail traffic going along the light rail line, and so it was a case of, oh, that is so cool. Unfortunately, I don't have much light rail access here in Treelandia. So, there is that. Yep, got that problem solved. Thinking we'll go ahead here. Let's get take another one of these guys here out of service, so as that we can further push the excuse me, sewage water down down the way here. Let's see here. Take a look-see at my resources here. There we go. That way we can get a little bit more garbage processing capability there. Yeah, honestly, I want to flush all the sewage downhill. Like I said, it's you want to hold on to your shares for as long as you can, and missed an opportunity. But like I said, you can't even predict the virtual stock market. And look at that. Oh. Jeez. We really did miss an opportunity there, guys. There we go. But yeah, it was so interesting to be able to get to see the light rail there in transit. There were several times where I'd be, hearing the horns of the light rail. So I don't think there was ever a station near enough to my hotel. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to actually go. Let's see. Let's see. Routes and services. Rail. It's $2.75 standard fare for bus and rail outside of the airport fare zone. Well, they have a. Let's see here. It doesn't look like it. It looks like there could be. Ah, it's the golden. Looks like. Ah. Come on. I want to zoom in. So there was a. That would explain that was the West Lawn. Interesting. So literally within fairly easy, reasonable walking distance from my hotel. It would have been quite literally fairly reasonable walking distance. It was in the Jefferson County government facility. I could have literally hopped a ride. Interesting. Well, one of those moments of, ex post facto stuff. When I made my run on Saturday to the Colorado Railroad Museum, I went both Friday and Saturday. Friday was the event where I signed up for the kitchen tour. Basically, go around, learn, have a guide, take us around, and say, okay, here's the evolution of food service on trains. That's what the tour was all about, and. It was the next day, and that was excuse me, that was Friday. So Friday morning, I went to Colorado Railroad Museum. I've got my days mixed up. Friday, I went to the Colorado School of Mines, and basically got to tour the Earth Sciences Museum. Basically, study the contents of the Earth itself. Do the ore exploration sort of stuff. Let's sell that a loss. Repurchase. But got to explore that stuff, and it was like, oh my god, that is so fun. And so, that was a lot of fun. So a little loss again. And then, after that, I had planned to, eat on campus, because I was like, it's a college. They gotta have some sort of food service. I mean, when I went to high school, there was the cafeteria. So, and I, went up there, and it was like, they have open food service. So I went ahead and did that, and from there, so I toured the museum, toured the mining museum, and went from there to the miners market, which was, a little bit of a stroll away, but I was like, I can walk. I mean, I'll be in my human suit, like Quirky Geek 17, she has a human suit. So, it's a case of, it was quite a trip having myself be on top of the car and in the car. Because when I got to the hotel, it's like, hey, it's like this is this is my human suit I'm wearing right here. If you want to come outside, and it's like, I'll show you my tree body. It's like and then they were like, oh my God, you're a sentient tree, indeed. It was like, I had gotten myself out of I had to get myself off the car with my human suit. It was like, and it was like, hi. And see, the guy's face was like, oh. It was so freaking funny. He was just gawking. Just gawking. I was waving both my tree hand and my main right tree hand and my human suit right hand at the same time, and they had the same sort of articulation. It was so freaking funny. And it was like, yeah, because like, can I be able to take my human suit? Because I know that this won't fit in my hotel room. He was like, yeah, we can do that. We can, there's this area back over here on this other side of the hotel. We can have you put your tree suit in. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna, at some point, gonna need to water myself. And so it was like, I'm willing to pay a little bit for that. I'm willing to pay, extra $25 a day so that I can water myself. The guy was just so freaking funny. And so I did have to talk to one of the managers about it. And I was like, and if we came to an understanding. I was like, okay. You're willing to pay us the money, willing to pay us $25, add an extra $25 a day to water your tree form. We're willing to give you a hose so with your human suit, you can go water yourself. Because, dude, it was literally, I have special things in my tree body that allow me to transmit my consciousness, because obviously, human suit is a lot smaller than tree body. So, that has a sort of limited range, sort of like your Wi-Fi. Now, it's a fairly expensive thing. I'm actually hoping to get an upgrade sometime later this year or early into next year. But there's still a limited range of thought transmission. There's some magic, but also needs some technology. So that's why, I literally had to go to the trouble of bringing my tree body along. It's just so ridiculous. The guy says this, oh. His face was quite literally gaping. Let's go ahead and sell. Alright, I think we're about good enough. I'm starting to get tired, even though we got a late start. So let's go ahead and we'll take a save. Let's take a look at our stats. So, gone from 0. Oh, what the bloody places? There we go. It's just going, yeah. So we literally went from 0. We're over 30. We're up 32K taxation. It's coming down, but we will soon be able to hopefully get that back up. City value. Look at that. It's taken off. It's over 9 mil. 9 million city cash. City budget also came down. It's slowly going back up. Treasury is going, but that's, of course, me doing my thing. Influx is down. Birth rate is, oh, that's right. We need to do that. Death rate down. Maintaining 90th percentile. That's wunderbar. Available jobs approaching over 19K. Education levels getting up there too. Students coming up. Tourists are coming down, but we need to do that up. Happiness, I want to get that up to the 90th percentile. Need to get residential zone up. Commercial is up. Industrial flat. Office should be flat. Need to take care of some prisoners. Cyclists overall flat. No disasters. No casualties of late. No class buildings or destroyed road segments. Imports are up. Exports are also up. So, anywho, it's time for a raid. So, let me see here who is live. So, do appreciate everybody who's come out. Hope to catch you guys later today, Sunday, for another episode of Midwestern Minecraft Mining Livestream. Monday and Thursday. Hopefully another extra day in there too. Get some Titan Quest stuff done. Come on. Get off that. Thank you. And of course, next Saturday, going to be another episode of City Building Saturdays in Cities. Come on. There we go. In City Skylines. So, we're going to go say hi to Gooniella over at twitch.tv/Gooniella. So go and select The Tree Grove has arrived to bring you Shade and Waters, our standard raid call. Please wait for me to post first. I want a nice strong raid behind me. If you're watching here at Twitch at twitch.tv. Over at Twitch, if you're watching here on Twitch at twitch.tv/OSayGeorge, please remember to hit that follow button. If you're watching over on the YouTubes at youtube.com/OSayGeorgeGaming, please remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. Really does help. Follow on Twitter/X at x.com/OSayGeorge01. So, let's go ahead here. Let's get this raid party started. I appreciate everybody who's come out, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.